Well, hello, all of my students. I hope you're having a fantastic day. My name is Jay, and welcome to another English lesson where I have the pleasure and the opportunity to help you improve your English vocabulary, comprehension, and your English fluency. On today's lesson, I have another story because I believe that reading is a great way to help improve your English. I have a story today that is on the intermediate level. Now, the story is not difficult to understand, but it does have some above average vocabulary words that I am going to deal with on today. As always, you can read along with me. The story is down in the description. I will read slowly through the story at first, explain vocabulary words, phrases, talk about some of my experiences, and then at a faster pace, I will read through today's lesson. Now, make sure you use the comments section to meet and talk with new people and discuss English, as well as interact with me. I enjoy talking to my subscribers. So let's get ready to dive into today's lesson. I hope you're ready for a little bit of laughter and learning. Let's get to it. Andrew and his sister Amy were thrilled for their first cruise vacation during spring break, headed to Jamaica. So I've used this word a few times before, thrilled. When a person is thrilled, they are excited, enthusiastic. They are looking forward to doing something or experiencing something. Now, for those who may not know, spring break is a time where students here in the United States get about a week off for vacation. So spring break is happening now in my area. It started yesterday, Monday, and now it will conclude on Friday. And usually people go to Florida, Panama City, or they call it PC, or Disney World, or some people go to Jamaica for spring break. Now, I have been to Jamaica with my wife and with my family when I was a child. Montego Bay, to be specific, and Jamaica is nice. I enjoyed Jamaica. And so I will talk to you about that further in today's lesson. Now, notice they use the word heading to Jamaica. When you head somewhere, you go to a location. So, for instance, you may say, I'm headed to the store, or I need some new shoes. So tomorrow I'm heading to the mall. Heading. The ship's grandeur amazed them as they explored its many decks and facilities. Grandeur. Now, when something has grandeur, it's very impressive. Have you ever been on a cruise ship? Have you ever seen a cruise line before? It is very gigantic, very impressive architecture. It's something wonderful to see when you see them on the television. I remember when I was a child, Jamaica had a marketing song that was very, very popular. Come back to Jamaica. And they would show you all of the beautiful beaches and people. But then when you got there, it wasn't always what you saw on television. But Jamaica is beautiful. The food is wonderful. And the ships have grandeur. They're impressive. They're huge. Now, I have said this before. I do not prefer cruise ships. I get seasick easily. And I know some people say, look at the horizon or get a patch behind your ear from a doctor to help your equilibrium, but it doesn't work on me. I prefer to fly or drive to a destination. So let me know in the comments section, do you prefer to fly, drive, or do you like cruise ships? Some people enjoy the cruise ships because of the scenery, the all-you-can-eat food, but I can't stand it because I get sick. Excitement bubbled within them as they anticipated the adventures ahead. Anticipated. So when you anticipate something, you're looking forward to it. Okay. My wife was looking very beautiful and I anticipated a kiss from her. Okay. I'm looking forward to. My son wanted to go to the movie, so I was anticipating that he was going to ask me for some money. Anticipating, okay? You're looking forward. Now, when excitement bubbles, notice it says excitement bubbled. It's turning. You ever get butterflies when you are nervous, anxious, or you're anticipating something? You get a feeling on the inside to where you get a little bubbly. That's the best way I can describe it. You're looking forward to something, and so you're just, as we would say, you're head over heels. You're excited about your journey or your adventure. On the first day, they joined a tour to explore the island's rich culture and history. So when people go on a tour, you are showing people around to things or areas that they have not seen before. So if you were to come to my home, I would say, let me give you a tour. This is the bedroom. This is the bathroom. This is the porch. This is the kitchen. I'm giving you a tour. I'm showing you things that you haven't seen or you don't know much about. Rich. Okay. Now, rich can be used in a number of ways. A person can be rich because of they have abundance of something. Okay. Many people just use rich as money, but you can be rich with wisdom. You can be rich with knowledge. Okay. You can be rich with influence or power. Okay. So when a place has rich culture and history, that means a lot of things or some important things took place there. Jamaica is rich with culture, the music, the food, the beaches. It's rich. The historical things that have taken place in that particular area are quite important. They visited historic sites or locations and sampled local cuisine. So cuisine has to do with local foods. So if I go to Italy, the cuisine will be Italian food. If I go to Jamaica, the cuisine will be probably spicy or curried food. Okay. Caribbean type food. Now, in America, where you see black people, especially in the South, we consider the cuisine, or it's called soul food or comfort food. So green beans and pork chops and fried chicken and candy, candied yams and macaroni and cheese. These are some of the cuisine of Southern people. Okay, not just black people, but oftentimes it's called soul food. Okay, because it's cooked from the soul with so much love and care. Okay, soul food. Immersing themselves in the Jamaican experience. Immersing. So when a person immerses themselves, they get deep into or covered. So think of it like you're going in the water, and I would say you were immersed in the beach. The beach water immersed you. So the water, you were up under the water. So when I get immersed in someone's culture, history, I really am trying to learn something. Okay, I'm buying the clothes. I may buy a t-shirt. I may buy jewelry. I'm really getting immersed. So in their culture, when you see me, you don't have to wonder where I've been. You could say, wow, you've been to Jamaica. You see the shell bracelets. You see the I Love Jamaica t-shirt. You see the red, green, and the black hat. So I've immersed myself in the culture. I may be talking like this, man. Hello, man. I've immersed myself in the culture. Snorkeling in the clear or crystal clear waters revealed a world of colorful fish and coral reefs. Snorkeling in the crystal clear waters. Crystal clear waters. Snorkeling. Snorkeling. So snorkeling is when you go swimming in somewhat deep water with no oxygen tank. You just have goggles and a snorkel, which is a rubber tube that goes from your mouth upward like a J, and you can breathe through the snorkel. And so I have snorkeled when I went to Jamaica. Now, my wife, who cannot swim, did not go, but oh, it was so beautiful. The water is clear. You can see through the water to the bottom of the bay or some parts of the shoreline and ocean. And wow, when I tell you the fish are beautiful, the coral reefs are beautiful, this is a true sentence. Now, when something is revealed, it's uncovered. So I may use revealed in a sentence by saying, I took my socks off to reveal that my feet were clean and soft. Or you may say, he took his socks off to reveal his crusty, dry feet. Okay, so you uncover or show something. So just the other day, I cleaned my feet. That's why I use that as an example. My skin can be dry sometimes, and so the heel of my foot gets dry. So I cleaned that dry skin off, put some lotion on it, or what did I use? Coconut oil to keep my feet moist. And when I take my socks off, I reveal I have soft feet. As the sun set, they danced to Caribbean rhythms, on the ship's deck, savoring every moment of their unforgettable vacation. Savoring, that's a key word. Savoring. So when you savor something, you're enjoying it. Oh, this steak is so good. I'm savoring. I'm savoring every bite. Usually we use savoring when we're talking about food, but you don't have to limit yourself to using savoring to food, okay? But it means to enjoy. Each day brought new discoveries, and experiences, making their spring break cruise one they would never forget. Never forget. Excellent. Now, what we're going to do is read through the story at a faster pace, and then I have some questions and discussion questions that I want to ask you after we read through. Are you ready? No stopping. Let's read through at a fast pace. Let's get it. Andrew and his sister Amy were thrilled for their first cruise vacation during spring break, heading to Jamaica. The ship's grandeur amazed them as they explored its many decks and facilities. Excitement bubbled within them as they anticipated the adventures ahead. On the first day, they joined a tour to explore the island's rich culture and history. They visited historic sites and sampled local cuisine, immersing themselves in the Jamaican experience. Snorkeling in the crystal clear waters revealed a world of colorful fish and coral reefs. As the sun set, they danced to Caribbean rhythms on the ship's deck, savoring every moment of their unforgettable vacation. Each day brought new discoveries and experiences, making their spring break cruise one they would never forget. We finally made it through. What an awesome story. Now, my questions today are going to be verbal. I am not going to put them on the screen. So let's communicate and see if you can remember and comprehend my questions and answer them down in the description. Number 1, what is spring break? What is spring break? Number 2, use savoring in a sentence. Use savoring in a sentence. Number 3, how do you prefer to travel? By cruise, by airplane, or by car? How do you prefer to travel? By cruise ship, airplane, or by car? And explain why. And number 4, what does immersing mean? Immersing mean. Okay, so those are your 4 questions today. What is spring break? Use savoring in a sentence. How do you prefer to travel? By cruise ship, airplane, or car? And explain why. And what does immersing mean? 4 questions. Let's see if you can remember those. Write the answers down in the comments section. Well, I have thoroughly enjoyed today's lesson. Let me tell you, if you did not know, I do offer 30-minute one-on-one tutoring sessions. There is a link down in the description where you can schedule and book a time with me, and I can help you on a more personal level improving your English. So if you would like to take advantage of that, that link is down in the description. Thank you so much for watching today's lesson. I hope you have enjoyed today's lesson. I hope you have enjoyed our time together. If you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing. If you enjoyed the content, I always say share my content with someone that is trying to improve their English. Also, I do have a way that you can support the channel by being a channel member. There is a link for that down in the description. And if you're trying to improve your English and you haven't watched my playlist, I have playlist of English lessons also in the description. Well, that was a mouthful. I hope you have a wonderful day. And as always, I hope you join me on my next English lesson. I'll see you then.